what's up guys, it's Christian. And today I want to show you something really cool with my deck of cards here. Now, to the naked eye, this is just a plain deck of 52 playing cards. But to me, as the illusionist and master of this deck, I share a special connection, and so I'm able to summon any card that I want from this deck at will. Let me demonstrate. With a wave of my hand and a snap of my fingers, I'm going to summon the King of Clubs. And check this out. And wouldn't you know it? Out of the entire deck, one card and one card alone has just flipped itself over in the middle of the deck. The King of Clubs. Alright guys, here's how you pull it off. There's a little bit of prep involved, but it's very easy. You're going to start off by spreading your deck and finding the sweet spot. Now, each deck is different, but personally, the sweet spot for me is in the upper portion of your deck. So if this is roughly halfway, go a few cards up and put your king or your selected card in there. And now you're ready to begin. You first do your presentation by pulling off a fan. Now, for you guys who don't know what that is, please click the link here and I'll show you how to pull it off. But for the rest of you guys, here's how you do it. When you do your fan, you show both sides like that, but you got to take a little bit more care when you pull it off because you don't want to expose this card early. So here's how you do it. You put a little bit of extra pressure between your thumb, your index finger, and when you spread it out, concentrate on these cards more than the upper portion of the cards because that's where your king's going to be hiding and you don't want to flash that. Okay, so when you pull off your fan, a little bit of extra pressure, spread those cards and leave a few cards hanging at the top. Then you can turn it over to show them that it is in no particular order and show them that there is nothing going on. And now you're ready to go. Just do your presentation, whatever you want to say or do. And personally, I like to perform an arc table spread on the cards because then I can control where my card lands. For example, if I want the king to be somewhere near the middle of the deck or in the middle position, all I need to do is spread more cards here and less at the end, and so the king ends up here. See how I've got heaps of cards here and only a few cards here, guys? I've controlled it to the middle. If I want the king to end up on my right side, I just do kind of a regular spread and there's the king on the right side. If your king's smack bang in the middle, which is a little bit harder to pull off, but again, not impossible because you need to just watch the pressure that you put out to reveal this card. Okay? Be careful with that. See? However, if you have your king in the middle and you do your spread, then it's much easier. I can control him to the left side, like that, or I can control him right to the middle. It's up to you guys, but it's a very versatile spread and that's why I personally like the arc spread. Now, I'm going to show you a bunch of variations that you can pull off with this. Okay? You don't even have to do a presentation. You can just have your card sitting in the middle, spread it out, boom, as a little surprise. But if you're having a bit of trouble, here's a tip. Put your deck about, let's say, 95% to the left and only like 5% to the right, and put your selected card there in the upper portion. So that way it's very easy to spread the entire deck because these cards are much easier to hide than any here. And that way you can show a much fuller or rich spread, and then all you need to do is cut the deck in half, and now your king is ready in the middle of the deck, like that. Now the reason that you cut your deck in half is because if you have it in the upper portion, and then you do your fan, show it off, whatever, and then spread it out, they'll be really suspicious that it's up here, and they'll figure it out. So guys, remember, if it's in the upper portion and you're just starting out, you have a bit of trouble, make sure that you spread your deck, reveal it, cut it in half. Okay, you can do that a couple times if you want. Doesn't matter, as long as the king ends up in the middle. And that'll be a surprise to the spectator, no doubt. Now, a variation to this, a really cool variation. Instead of just bringing it out and then showing the king straight away, what you can do is reverse the deck, face up, do a horizontal table spread, point out that there's one card flipped over, and then you reveal its identity, like that. So once again, you do your regular spread, make sure not to reveal that card, guys, put a bit of extra pressure in, bring it up, flip the deck over, horizontal table spread, point it out, flip, and there is your card. It's a very useful little effect, guys. You can put it to any illusion, add a bit of extra flair to it, and it's a good little surprise to chuck in there at the beginning, middle, or the end of some of your illusions. So, I hope that's helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please subscribe, hit thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.